Well, kia ora and good afternoon, everyone, to what should be a cracking match from the Central League as the two big guns of Wellington football square off for the first time this season. It's Miramar Rangers versus Wellington Olympic, live from Dave Farrington Park. Let's have a look at who makes the starting 11 for the two teams. Firstly, Miramar Rangers, just one change as Flynn O'Brien moves to the bench and is replaced by Scott Midgley. It's a settled side for coach Scott Hales, and why not for a team that scored 18 goals in their last 4 outings. It will be a 3-5-2 formation for Scott Hales, and leading the line up top, the experience of Hamish Watson and Sam Mason-Smith. For the visitors, Wellington Olympic, couple of players out with flu, so late changes for Rupert Kemies. Timapira Demairo is suspended after his red card last week against Western Suburbs. Teo Etima, Sam Matrakis, Jagger Scott Greenfield are out, replaced by Jack Henry Sinclair, Lucas Halakias, Tor Davenport Peterson, and Alex Palesevic. Olympic will line up in a 3-4-2-1 formation with Gianni Bazoukas leading the line, Jess Randall and Connor Gall playing as the two number 10s, and they will be captained by Ben Matter. Beautiful day in the capital on a pitch that looks superb. It's been relayed here at Dave Farrington Park. I think the grass has bedded down, and we wait for the two teams to enter from the far end. Our referee today is Calvin Berg, assisted by Isaac Trevis and Edward Cook. And really nice to see Peter O'Leary will be in the stand assessing this match. One of New Zealand's best referees in years gone by, Peter O'Leary. Well, the last 2 times these sides have met, there have been respectively 9 goals and 8 goals in those games. In the regular season last year in the South Central Series, an amazing 4-all draw here at Dave Farrington Park. There was nothing regular about that match, with 4 goals being scored in the 90th minute or beyond. George Akers broke his ankle in the goalmouth you see there. Took about half an hour for waiting for an ambulance, and eventually it wasn't an ambulance that turned up, it was a courier van, and George Akers got bundled into the back of that and went off to hospital as the two sides come out. And then last time these two teams met was in the final of that South Central Series, and it was very much a one-sided affair with Miramar Rangers running out 7-2 victors. Close in the first half, but then the score just blew out in the second 45 minutes. Interesting to talk to both coaches yesterday, and they're both expecting the opposition to come at them, which is somewhat different to a lot of the games that these top 2 sides have played so far this season. The opposition mostly just sitting in a low or midfield block and then trying to counter-attack. So it'll be interesting to see how both sides adapt and how quickly they can adapt to the opposition running at them, or at least putting them under pressure and pressing higher up the pitch. Sam Dewar there, the Miramar captain, and Ben Matter, the Wellington Olympic captain. I think also interesting that both sides playing with 3 at the back. So expect a lot of the emphasis here will be on the wing backs. So for Wellington Olympic, Lucas Halakias on the left and Jack Henry Sinclair on the right. And for Miramar Rangers, expect Aaron Spain to be up and down their left-hand flank, and the youngster Owen Barnett, one of their two under 20 players in the starting 11. He'll be down the right-hand side. The other under 20 player will be in goal, and Jack the Groot. So both sides in for a bit of a huddle. Last instructions from their captain. Bit of a chant from the Olympic boys. And we're all set to go. As you can see, bright sunshine in the capital. No wind to speak of, so perfect conditions for an open, entertaining game of football. I think also a key component of this game will be how Wellington Olympic deal with the twin attacking threats of Hamish Watson and Sam Mason-Smith. Underway here at Dave Farrington Park. Sam Dewar straight away just puts the ball into the far corner. And Miramar Rangers get themselves on the attack. Owen Barnett with the throw. Juan Gatkick, the silky skills of Juan Gatkick on display this afternoon as well. Commentator's curse, passes the ball out. Looking at the way the table lines up, currently Wellington Olympic lead the Central League, just 1 point ahead of Miramar Rangers. I think Miramar Rangers, a couple of draws early on. As straight away they go on the attack. Hamish Watson pulls that ball across the face of goal. Jack Henry Sinclair here does well. Connor Gall. Sliding challenge from Gatkick. Pulled up by referee Berg. So Wellington Olympic currently sit on 17 points. Miramar Rangers 1 point behind. Miramar in their 7 games have scored 30 goals. And Wellington Olympic currently sitting on 21. So bit of a difference in the goals scored. Both these sides been in dominant form in the league. Jack Henry Sinclair just not getting that one right. Watson trying to spin in the middle of the park. Dewar goes in hard. Taylor Shrivers to Gatkick. Nice touch from Gatkick. Here come Miramar. Ryan Foyts drives that one in. Can Mason-Smith get on the end of it? Turns, and then a sliding intervention. Clears the ball away. But straight away, we've got some attacking intent from the home side. Aaron Spain. Nice turn in the box. Foyts pulls it back, but there's no one there on the edge of the box. And Wellington scramble it clear. Scrabers into Gatkick again. Palamariam leaves it for Sinclair. Sinclair goes on a run. It comes up against a challenge of Liam Wood. Former Phoenix man, Liam Wood. Dewar goes in, referee plays advantage. With Gatkick again, been involved early. Juan Gatkick, former Western Suburbs player. South Sudanese of descent. Foyts again, Foyts on the edge of the box. Can he get his shot away? Across to Watson. Watson, he'll shoot on sight. Gatkick slips it through. Spain coming in off his flank. Gatkick again. Ball on the edge of the Wellington Olympic area. And again, Olympics scramble it clear. And that's not a great pass from Scravers. The momentum sitting with Miramar just at the moment. And I think that's good from Justin Gully, Jack Henry Sinclair. They need to just maintain a bit of possession. Needs to be quicker from Sinclair. Just inviting the challenge of Spain. Swung wide. Barnett does well. Here's Watson. Owen Barnett keeps going. Hamish Watson into the penalty area. Twisting and turning. Barnett looking to deliver into the penalty area. Back to Gatkick. Again, pressure. All the pressure coming from Miramar Rangers. Travers again drives into midfield, goes past 1, 2, gets blocked at the 3rd. Good piece of possession play from Miramar as they swing it wide. Barnett trying to take it in his stride. Barnett, Gatkick on the left foot. And that could be a free kick, and is. So Olympic just need to get a bit of possession. Just take the heat out of the game, because in these first 5 minutes, it's all been Miramar Rangers. Ben Mata just senses that. Gully pushing forward. Liam Wood takes a divot out of the new turf. There's Bazookas. Delivers into the penalty. Oh, looked for a minute that that ball was going to find its way through. Sinclair, finally some pressure from Connor Gall here into the penalty area. Connor Gall takes one touch too many. Wins the corner though, first corner of the afternoon. Just thought that Connor Gall there, Englishman, could have just knocked that one across. Decided to take that last little touch. Maybe to try and beat the last defender as he takes the ball into that corner. Delivers to the back post. Cleared. Bazookas tries to slip it inside. Jack Henry Sinclair goes round, will shoot. Side netting. Jack the Croc, no worries there. Had his near post very well covered. Good run. It was a lovely ball from Bazookas. Slipped it in behind. And the first real attacking threat from Wellington Olympic. Passes. Mr. Gully just taking his time, rolls that one into midfield. Now they switch play to the far side. Olympic again. Bazookas just gets the ball caught under his feet and then commits the foul. See at least somewhat of a little bit of pressure on this Miramar defence. Jess Randall here, just trying to get Taylor Shrivers hurry up his pass, and Alex Pelesevic gets the ball back. Gully is crowded out. Here's Liam Wood. Say, former Phoenix man. Debuted for the Phoenix 5 years ago now. FFA Cup game against West Sydney Wanderers, Liam Wood. Another one of the many players. The ball delivered into the penalty area. And it was Liam Wood who looked like he got that one all wrong. Must be difficult with the sun just at the moment as it drops behind the trees, behind the scaffold on this side of the ground. See just bright sunshine on the far side of the pitch. Heavy shadows the near side. And it's easy for the keeper. Liam Wood, just one of the many players here in both these sides who played for Team Wellington, Miramar Rangers, Wellington, and had a shot at the Phoenix. And now find themselves either with Miramar or Olympic. So 10 minutes gone. Wellington, Olympic weathered that initial storm by Miramar. And are now looking a bit more likely. Is Hailemariam. Wood across the Schrijvers. And again, Taylor Schrijvers just looking for the raking pass across to Owen Barnett. Gets supported by Foyts. Gat kick. Midgley slips it through. Mason Smith. Now the delivery. Not too many bodies in the box for Miramar Rangers. Mason Smith to Barnett, Gat kick. Again, nice interplay, edge of the box. Let's see what Hamish Watson was trying to do. Just with the little back flick and then spin to get the return pass. Nice to see Hamish Watson back plying his trade in New Zealand. The former Phoenix man as well. Had to spend a couple of seasons over in Melbourne over the last few years. With the Melbourne Knights and Dandenong Thunder. It's interesting when you look at stats for Hamish Watson. No matter where he goes, he scores goals. Normally at about 1 every 2 games. So a tried and true goal scorer. As here come Wellington Olympic. Now chance, shot, goal! First goal of the afternoon, and it's Jesse Randall who opens the scoring. It's a quick counter-attack from Wellington Olympic. They opened up Miramar down the right-hand flank. You can see Owen Barnett trying to get back. Randall just cuts across. Puts it on his left foot, drives it hard and low at the near post. And Jack de Groot, no chance there to stop that. And after dominating the first 10 minutes or so, Miramar find themselves on the back foot and a goal down. And there's one thing that this fixture always provides, and that's goals. Goals and excitement. And it started already. And you wouldn't count on that being the last goal. So good to see both sides. He's taking the game to the opposition. Decent crowd and for this one as well. Fans on the far side enjoying the sunshine. There'll be a bunch of fans in the seating on the left of your screen as you watch here with Justin Gully trying to bring the ball forward. Such a tight ground here at Dave Farrington. It's always difficult for the cameraman high up on the scaffold to to even get the sideline in his shot. A very good job here. So what can Miramar do in reply? Watson can't hold on to the ball. And here there, Scotty Hales. That's his voice in the background saying runners. You saw what happened the first time they let the players run on the far side of the field. And they found themselves a goal down. So very keen to stop them doing that again. Here's Randall, the goal scorer. That's a strong challenge from Midgley. Just wondering if there'll be more done here as tempers start to flare. Zukas gets involved. And it is a yellow card, and that wasn't for the foul. On Gatket getting pinged, I think, after that. Maybe for some of the afters. So no love lost between these two teams, as you'd expect. The top two sides in the Wellington region. And just a slight nudge there gives the free kick to Miramar. Get back, battling away. Here's Midgley. Scravers back to his keeper, getting the hurry up. And that's good pressure, very good pressure from Randall. Ooh, shades of a handball there. You could see the shouts from the Wellington Olympic players. And just at the moment, Miramar are getting hassled and harried. Not looking as composed as they did at the start of the match. And Keeper de Groot is certainly one of the players that looks a little bit under pressure at the moment. Watson comes through. Hooked on by Connor Gall. Now Jack Henry Sinclair. Gall. Tracking across the box, looking for an opening. Slips it inside. Randall, can he get it onto his left foot again? No, Miramar scramble it away. Davenport Peterson in one of those 6 rolls alongside Haile Mariam. Number 11 there, right in the center of your screen. Again, it's down that flank. It's the left-hand flank where Wellington Olympic seem to be getting most of their mileage. Just drawing Scott Midgley forward. And then Lucas Halakias just trying to get in behind into the space that Midgley has left. And that's also forcing Taylor Shrivers to have to track across to that right back position. Tackles flying in here. Gatgit got to be careful. He's on a yellow card already. Midgley, Barnett, tight on the far side. Again, Barnett does well, wriggles through 2 challenges. Ball recycled across. Here's Wood. A nice pass from Taylor Shrivers. Just put it in front of Liam Wood so he could run onto it, get past the attacker. Ball back to Mata. Cross to Pelesevic. Halakias. Well taken out. Just a little miscontrol by Watson. And the moves dies. Now chance to counterattack. Here's Watson again. And that should be a foul. Oh, Watson working hard. No, referee says that's fine. Watson, Hamish Watson to the edge of the box. Drifts the ball in and the overhead. The spectacular overhead that time from Ryan Foyts. It's good work from Watson. And he's lifted that one to the back post. Would have been some goal if Foyts had connected as he would have liked. But better from Miramar as they try and work themselves back into the game. You can see there, see Midgley get drawn right forward and then Owen Barnett having to track Halakias as he just bombed forward. So that's certainly a tactic being employed by the Wellington Olympic side. Davenport Peterson just rolls that one into touch. So another throw for Miramar Rangers. Full round of games in the Central League today and tomorrow. A couple of games kicking off at 3 p.m, so in about just under 10 minutes time. North Wellington up against Wellington United. There's a chance for Miramar Rangers, edge of the box. It was Aaron Spain who'd come in off the left flank. Just lifting that one over the crossbar. Again, Foyts slips it across, and it's a good chance from Aaron Spain. Pelesevic had come in to make the block, but Spain will be disappointed he didn't hit target. A Papua New Guinean player. Again, Wellington Olympic down the left, their left flank. This time broken up by Miramar. It's just a seesaw battle. One team attacks, the other team attacks. Again, Scrabers driving through the middle. Hamish Watson with the strike! And we said Hamish Watson scores goals, and that is exactly what he's done there. You cannot give him that sort of room on the edge of the box because he will punish you. A terrific strike from the big number 9. And he draws the 2 teams level. It was a great run by Sravers. Gets past the first man. Watson allowed to turn and then just drills that one over the grasping hand of Scott Vassalay. So all square here at Dave Farrington after 23 minutes. And no doubt, That will just ratchet up the pressure even more. As I was saying, full round of games. North Wellington up against Wellington United, and the Wellington Phoenix playing Waterside Karori. That's a good game. That's 3v4 on the table. Phoenix currently in third. Waterside Karori having a good start to the season, sitting in fourth place, just 1 point behind. And should there be a result in this game, one of the teams comes out on top, then there's an opportunity for either the Phoenix or Karori to go up into second place on the table. And tomorrow, Havelock North up against Petone, and Western Suburbs will, struggling somewhat at the moment, will be home to Napier City Rovers. Back to the action. Connor Gall, Gully. There's a lot of blue shirts there. Tyler Mariam. Mason Smith just clips his ankles. You can see Wellington Olympic trying to get the ball, trying to get the play underway quickly, trying to keep the tempo of the match high.
Come down to me. Spin.
As I said at the start of the broadcast, pitch looking in absolute perfect condition here. It's been relayed in the off season. No issues with cricket at this ground. Dedicated football stadium. There was some doubt that the grass had taken quickly enough, but from what we've seen here so far, looks absolutely fine. And that's a beautiful turn from Connor Gall. Sinclair on his outside. Here's Sinclair. Can he go past? He goes past one into the box. Sinclair lays it up. Oh, that's a great chance for Olympic. Bazookas just lifting his head. You can see his hands go to the sky as he knows that's a good opportunity. The ball was bobbling as it was coming across to him, but still just needed to keep it down. And you would have thought that Olympic would be 2-1 up. Nice build-up work that time by Gall and Sinclair. As we've said, it's just from one end to the other at the moment. Nice, open, entertaining feel to this game so far. Midgley, Gatkick. Start the probe down the other side. Sam Dewar. There's that steadying influence in the middle of the park, Sam Dewar. Oh, there he is there. It was Ryan Foyt's apologies. Here's Gatkick. Midgley. Nice from Gatkick. This is Dewar. Dewar driving forward, looking into Sam Mason-Smith. Poor touch from the big man up front. Miramar doing well playing through the middle of the park at the moment. The ball's from Schravers into Dewar, Liam Wood into that area, into Gatkick along with Midgley. That side of their game at the moment is paying dividends. And they're finding good little pockets of space in the middle of the field. Conversely, Wellington Olympic doing very well down the left flank like this, in this sort of area. Just overloading on that far side. And the movement from Jesse Randall and Halakias for Olympic down the left flank is very good. Nice, Mariam bazookas. Randall turns, allowed to turn, allowed to run. Into the box, tries to get position on Midgley. Can't do so, but eventually wins the ball. It's a good little battle, good little tussle there. And Randall comes out on top. Chance for Olympic to send some of their tall timber forward. You can see Ben Matter there, number 15. Toward Davenport Peterson, the number 6. Two decent targets to aim for. Randall on the ball, delivers near post and cleared away for a corner. Randall again. He loves to run at players. Jesse Randall. Burst onto the scene. He was playing for Tasman United and then moved to Hawke's Bay. Jesse Randall, New Zealand under 17 representative. To the 17 World Cup in Brazil, so that would have been a good tour for him. It was tour that the World Cup, they beat Canada 1-0 and lost to the host Brazil and Angola, so just missed out on qualifying for the second phase, but no doubt an experience that Jesse Randall would have taken a lot out of. Davenport Peterson just tries to slip bazookas in behind, but good build-up play from Wellington Olympic. Just the final pass lacking a little bit of direction. Points. Mason Smith is dropping deep, trying to get himself into the game a bit more. Mason Smith now heads forward again. A very, very experienced strike partnership for Miramar. Mason Smith, 30 years old now. Mason Smith, Hamish Watson here, worked all the way back, 29 years old. And the appeals are heeded by referee Berg. So it'll be a free kick to Miramar. That's too simple from Owen Barnett. And now Olympic again down that left flank. Dewar. Midgley looking for a target forward. And trying to find the run of Owen Barnett. Again, Midgley caught up field. There's a good pace from bazookas. Leaves Dewar in behind. And Connor Gall, that adventurous from Connor Gall. Yeah, just trying to force the play a little bit too much, Wellington Olympic. Just need to show a little bit more patience in the build-up. It's one thing that Miramar do very well. Seeing like this, they recycle the ball around across the back three and then try and probe down the other side. This time, Gatget gets his pocket picked. Good pressure from Hailemariam. Connor Gall and Olympic more direct in their play. Here's Randall. Davenport Peterson. Gully. Sinclair. And Liam Wood will get rid of that one. Hamish Watson. The big striker tracks in field. Now goes outside Hailemariam. Former teammates at Team Wellington. And is Watson just working hard. Watson hits it across the face of goal. But stray elbow from Hamish Watson caught Nathaniel Hailemariam in the face. Straight away grabbed at his nose, I think, or jaw. No, it looks like his nose, Hailemariam. That move just showed all the strength, all the qualities of Hamish Watson. Never gives up, just works really hard and so difficult to dispossess, especially in the penalty area. Not happy with the decision to give the throw to Miramar. So inside the last 10 minutes of this first 45 minutes. As I've said, it's been open, it's been entertaining. We've had goals, had plenty of shots. A couple of really good opportunities for both sides to extend their scoring. But as it stands, it's just an issue goal from Jesse Randall and the response from Hamish Watson. Again, Taylor Shrivers does really well, goes past his first man. Alakias. Too strong over the back. It's been an interesting season for both these teams as well. As I said, Miramar drew their first game up against the Phoenix way back in round one and absolutely pummeled Western Suburbs 8-0. But then lost 3-2 to Waterside Karori. That was a real upset. And since then, it's just been goals, goals, goals for Miramar. 5-0, 3-1, 5-0, 5-0. So they come into this game in a rich vein of form. On the flip side, Olympic started out with an absolute hiss and a roar. 5-1 against Petone, 4-0 Wellington United, then beat North Wellington, drew with the Phoenix. And it was the draw a couple of weekends ago against Waterside Karori that allowed the gap to be closed right up by Miramar. Had a good 4-0 win against Western Suburbs last week, did Olympic. And so both these teams are pretty confident as they came into this fixture. It's a strong challenge, sliding effort by Jack Henry Sinclair. Switched right across by Gully. Pilesevic tries to dink the ball in behind. Halakias. Davenport Peterson again switched to the other flank, and it's over hit again. And again, it's just that control of the ball. Just the way these two teams differ in the way they recycle possession from one flank to the other. Miramar probably doing a better job of that at this stage. But having said that, Olympic look very, very dangerous on the counter as we are here. Randall on the left foot again. Gets his shot all wrong, and it just rolls into the grateful hands of the Groot. Now Schrijvers. Voits gets pressurized. Oh, nice skills from Haile Mariam, and then they get in each other's way. Pops out to Connor Gall. Connor Gall, can he rifle off a shot? On his left foot, hits it, and just lifts it over the crossbar. Nice work from Gall. It's a good run. Again, tracking across the 18-yard line. Trying to open up the angle. The shot just a little too high. Strength from Mason Smith, but not a good ball. Gianni Bazookas doing a good job with these runs, making himself available. Starts centrally and then runs from inside to out, in behind the sort of wide fullbacks for Miramar. Just those runs in behind Liam Wood especially. He's just causing some problems for this Miramar defence. Delivered into the box, headed high, keeper under pressure, keeper punches and gets the free kick. Ben Mata bundles the keeper over the goal line. See here comes Ben Mata. Boom, that's a foul. Certainly a mismatch in physique between those two. Ben Mata, one of the biggest players on the park, probably rivaling Hamish Watson up there in that regard. Here is Watson. Tries to slip in behind for Barnett. Gatkick, can he get to it? No, there is Mata. Midgley. Wood. Travers again. That ball picked off though. Randall to Sinclair. Just a bit scrappy in the last few minutes of this first half. Voits now. Nice skills from Mason Smith. Dewar should get the ball here. No, goes even further back. Back across Midgley to Wood. Into Spain. Olympic doing a good job of not allowing Aaron Spain to get in behind down the line. As soon as the ball, as the ball comes across the back line, see that Jack Henry Sinclair gets back to pick up Aaron Spain. That allows Justin Gully, Ben Mata and Alex Pelesevic to look after the front two. I think if Miramar can cycle the ball quickly across the back, then maybe Aaron Spain can just create a little bit more space to actually get behind and really run at Justin Gully. Because just the moment as I say, Wellington Olympic doing a good job to block out that avenue. It's a poor ball from Basale. Here's Watson. Watson, goes for the fancy little touch, trying to get a nutmeg, I think, in there. Possibly if he had his time again, he'd just take the shot on. Boy, we saw what he could do with a shot in with his first strike of the afternoon. Sinclair in Spain. That's a good battle there. Gall. Getting each other's way. Gall and bazookas. And again, as I said, it's a little bit scrappy as we get into the final minute of the first half. Here's Davenport Peterson. Isla Mariam, that's a good ball. Out to Pelesevic. Halakias. Gall. Can they get something in the last minute? And the referee, everyone looking at the referee, and he's pulled up Jack Henry Sinclair for the initial push on Aaron Spain. I think that's a fair call. Did look like Sinclair that Spain had just got his shoulder in front here. It's a good little ball in, and there Jack Henry Sinclair just bundling him over and then going to ground. I think either the referee got that right, or it was just a simple case of play on. Dewar. Back to Schravers. Last few seconds of the first 45 minutes. Can't be too much time to be added on. Here's Watson, that'll be offside. Watson with a strike. Puts the ball in the back of the net, but that won't count. Flag up on the far side. And that should almost do it for this first half. Sale looking resplendent in this fluoro yellow kit. And Calvin Berg blows for half-time. Open, entertaining, especially for the first 40 minutes or so. Got a little bit scrappy towards the end, but goals from Jesse Randall in the 12th minute and Hamish Watson in the 24th minute. And here at Dave Farrington Park, it's all locked up. Miramar Rangers 1, Wellington Olympic 1. It is all square. 1-1 between Miramar Rangers, the home side, up against the visitors from across town, Wellington Olympic. We saw a lot of intent in that first half, and the goals started early. 12th minute, Jesse Randall cuts across onto his left foot. Wrong foot's Liam Wood, and drives that one into the goal. It was a quick response, and it was a great response. Hamish Watson puts the ball on his right foot, turns, and rifles that one into the goal. Zukas blazes over the top. And here the foul from Ben Matta. Jack Henry Sinclair heading onto the crossbar. But those early goals have set the scene here at Dave Farrington Park. It's a lovely day in Wellington. We've seen plenty of action. And all is in the balance between the top two teams in the Wellington region as the players head out onto the park. See if there have been any changes as the players come out. Doesn't look like it from the Olympic team as we're watching. Just looking around the country. A couple of big games as well. Christchurch in the southern region, in the Southern League. Christchurch United versus Kashmir Tech, also 1v2 in the Southern League. And it was Christchurch United yesterday that were pretty comfortable winners, 4-1 over Kashmir Tech. And that pushes them into a 6-point lead at the top of the Southern League. Sitting on 24 points now, Christchurch United. Paul Eiffel coached. Kashmir Tech now 6 points behind, but with a game in hand on 18 points. Nelson Suburbs and Nomads. Nelson Suburbs in third. Had a 2-2 draw with Nomads, who were sitting bottom of the table, but that point has pushed them just above Selwyn now. And for the games that are being played at the moment, Coastal Spirit 2-2 with Mosgiel. Ferrymead Bays 3-0 up against Selwyn. So at the end of the day, you'd expect Selwyn to be in relegation trouble in the Southern League. And Dunedin City Royals currently locked up 0-0 against Green Island. In Auckland, probably the big game of the afternoon, or the rivalry in the afternoon, is at Medill's Farm, where Eastern Suburbs are playing Auckland City. After 18 minutes, it's 0-0, but Eastern Suburbs in a bit of strife. Tyler Lissette red-carded, straight red card in the 8th minute. So that should be a pretty tough ask for Eastern Suburbs to hang on to Auckland City, who are clear leaders in the Northern League. 7 points clear. And Eastern Suburbs currently languishing just out of relegation on 5 points. Third to bottom, Eastern Suburbs. So it'll be a very good effort if they get themselves some points this afternoon at Medill's Farm. Kelvin Berg gets us underway in the second half. And Olympic in their all-white strip, playing from right to left now. Coming forward through Alex Palesevic. And there has been a change in the Wellington Olympic side by the look of it. Just right there in the bottom right of your screen. It's like number 3 there, Jagger Scott Greenfield, is on the park. I think that would be for Lucas Halakias. I think originally Scott Greenfield was scheduled to be playing, but wasn't feeling 100%. So I don't think that Rupert Kemmies wanted to risk him for the full 90 minutes, but thinks maybe he's okay for 45. Kemi's also has Kaylin Gould on the bench. Player that's done very, very well for Olympic, especially through the Southern Series last year. Kaylin Gould just suffering a little bit from a hamstring injury. Just a slight hammy strain or tight hamstring. So another player that the coach, if he doesn't need to, probably doesn't want to risk. But if necessary, you might see him come in later in the afternoon if Wellington Olympic need a goal. Saleh just bombs that one forward. Midgley. Jager Greenfield. And that's well cut out by Aaron Spain. He sets sail. Mason Smith. And that's good defending from Justin Gully. Showing all his experience there. The Team Wellington, former Team Wellington stalwart. Had a couple of stints at the Phoenix, did Justin Gully. 2016, 2019, ended up with nine appearances for the Wellington Phoenix. So a three-capped all-white, Justin Gully. So really tremendous experience. 29 years old now. Justin Gully, been around for a long, long time. Here he is on the ball. Now the pressure comes on from Miramar. And here's Watson with Mata. Watson! And that's a great save from Basale. The flag up. Wouldn't have counted. Sam Mason-Smith getting on the end of the header here. Watson, and that must have been a close call right on the line. Right across the 18-yard line. Zukas, nice quick feet. And Hyla Mariam just settles. Zukas chips it over the top. Looking for Randall. Claims for handball there. Hyla Mariam wins out. Randall now. Nice skills. Bazookas. Randall. And straight into the hands of the keeper. Here's Hyla Mariam. It's not a bad ball. Keeper comes out from his penalty area and just drills that one long. Up the bank goes Alex Belesevic. Into the gorse, does very well. Scott Greenfield, the throw. Tight to the sideline here. Scott Greenfield does well, extricates himself and the ball out from a number of blue and black shirts. You are over the top, but it's a bit of a mismatch in pace. Sam Mason-Smith up against Justin Gully. Pretty sure Gully will win out every day. Greenfield again. Then the ball cycles out to the other side. And just at the moment, it's that ball that is not really sticking for Wellington Olympic. They're going across the back three comfortably, but then when they need to play the ball into the middle of the park, they just seem to be losing out more often than not. And that's breaking up any continuity that they may be trying to string together. It's a much more cautious opening to the second half than we saw in the first half, where Miramar just came out like a house on fire. Really took the game to Olympic, although it was Olympic that scored first. But both teams just a little not really pressing as we saw in the first 45 minutes. Davenport Peterson easily wins the header. Connor Gall. Yeah, now this is the ball that needs to stick, and it does this time. Here's Jess Randall. Switched across. Sinclair. Davenport Peterson battling away. Jack Henry Sinclair. Marion tries to straighten things up, but again, that ball forward through the middle, getting picked off. Here's Watson. He's going to drive straight at the defence. He's got Mason Smith out wide, and his pass just under hit. A bit of frustration there from Hamish Watson. It's get kick. Play broken up that time. Here's Mason Smith again. Get kick. Little 1-2s again. That's sloppy. That's very, very sloppy. Players have made runs forward. Needed a good pass. Watson inviting the contact from Scott Greenfield. Delivered to their penalty, and that's a good header, good chance, and a good save from Basale. Hamish Watson, he just whipped the ball across. And Sam Mason-Smith headed it back the way the ball came from, which is good technique. Probably just headed it down too much so that it allowed Basale just to, when it bounced up higher, allowed him just to easily gather the ball. But good work from Hamish Watson again. So 10 minutes gone in the second half. No addition to the halftime scoreline. And that header from Sam Mason-Smith, probably the best chance of the second half so far. And Olympic go one better than that. Now again, Hyla Mariam looking in behind. But those are easy passes to cut out for the defence. As long as you track your runner, should be no danger. Travers. Scott Greenfield loses out. Here's Barnett. And again, as we saw Gatgek, oh, Barnett, exactly the same position, exactly the same ball, and exactly the same result. Ball cut out, allows Wellington Olympic to just springboard forward and forces in a number of the Miramar players having to backtrack to pick up their runners. So just a little sloppy from the Miramar team at the moment. Olympic have probably shading possession in the second 45 minutes. But territorially, I think the game being played more in the Olympic half of the field. Now, can Gully get something going on that right-hand flank? That's nice. Davenport Peterson. The final pass. Return pass to Sinclair. Overhit, and now the first of the substitutions for the second half will be made. As soon as we can see who has come on, we'll let you know. Certainly not any of the back three for Miramar. So the player on is Kalen Gould. Here he is. A real live wire. As I say, interesting to see if he has any issues with his hamstring. See who it is that came off. Here's Gould. And the sliding intervention from Liam Wood coughs up a corner. So a lot of players coming forward now for Wellington Olympic. Delivered, and that's a good, powerful header from Taylor Travers. Ryan Foyt's battling away. Foyt's just a foot race, and Basale comes out and bombs it forward. So some willing challenges going in now. There's half an hour left here at Dave Farrington Park. It's good body position from Aaron Spain, and nice work as well. Can he slip the ball through? Gets blocked out by Mata. Tracking right across the field. The referee just going over to have a word with the benches. Oh no, he's having a word with Sam Dewar. So a couple of the Miramar players not happy with some of the challenges going in, especially on Aaron Spain as he ran right across, diagonally across the field. Again, another sliding challenge from Davenport Peterson. Just going back to that substitution. Caelan Gould. I think it's Jack Henry Sinclair who's made way for Caelan Gould. And so just a slight little reshuffle up front for Wellington Olympic. Rupert Kimi's just pushing Connor Gall into, here he is on the ball, just pushing him into that wide, into the right wing back position. And Caelan Gould pushing further forward, as we've expected to see him. Had a very, very good South Central series, Caelan Gould. Here's Randall again. Randall with the strike. That's a good block. Well done from Scott Midgley. Bazookas setting up Randall again, and this time trying to just bend that one into the top corner. Overcooks it somewhat. Just lays it off. You can see what the intent was. The execution leaving something to be desired. But again, good interplay from the Olympic side on the edge of the Miramar penalty area. Ball kept in. Scott Greenfield puts Alex Belesevic under a bit of pressure from Gatgek. That's well worked. Well worked from Wellington Olympic. Greenfield, and now a chance to open out, spread the ball to the other side. That's exactly what they do through Haile Mariam, Mata, Gully. It's Ryan Foyt's in the way that time. Travers looking for the big diagonal. Cut out by Connor Gall. Spain. And Scott Basale just comes to collect. Jamie O'Connor there, the assistant coach for Wellington Olympic on the chili bin. A couple other subs available to Rupert Kimi's. The reserve keeper is Jacob Daly. There's Samuel Matrakis and Josh Apapa Preston on the bench. And for Scott Hales, it's got Tian Walker, who is the brother of Jackson. Sorry, Tian Walker. Tian Manuel, who's the brother of Jackson Manuel, the Phoenix player. Oh, there's a bit of altercation there in the middle of the park between Haile Mariam and Dewar. Players coming in from everywhere. Belesevic gives Hamish Watson a bit of a push. And referee Calvin Berg here has got his work cut out. I think it'll be Haile Mariam and Sam Dewar who will be called out from this melee. Haile Mariam's heading back towards the goal mouth. He wants none of it. And Ben Matters saying, mate, you're not going to get away that easy. Probably a card both ways, maybe. Or just a good talking to. Ben Mata just playing peacemaker. Yep. Card both ways. And now the arguments about who gets the free kick. But it will be Wellington Olympic. So 3 yellow cards given out today by Calvin Berg. There's a chance. Jesse Randall trying to spin and get the ball. Ball in. That time looking for Sam Mason-Smith. Just the ball not sticking at the moment for Miramar. Again, those passes in the first half were this sort of pass in there was really finding its mark and was allowing Miramar to then push players forward, knowing that they had possession of the ball. Just at the moment they're losing that ball, things have tightened up by Olympic, and it's making it much more difficult for them to get attacks going. Maybe this time through one gut kick. He gets forced back. And the touch from Midgley, not a great one. They have the chance now to maybe settle it across the back three. You can hear the cries of keep it. Easy to keep it here, but at some point you got to get forward. And that's the ball that they're struggling with just in this last 5 or 10 minutes. And again, as soon as they look to play forward, the ball's getting cut out. Here's Mason-Smith. Spain. And the handball from Conagall. Dewar not happy with the inflation on the ball. Sends that one back to the club rooms. And Aaron Spain will deliver this into the penalty area. Just lofts that one in. Flicked on by Haile Mariam. Alex Pelesevic, who is playing in that left centre back position. Alex Pelesevic played most of his career probably as a holding midfielder in the number 6 role. But really just starting to move backwards a little bit. It's good work from Caelan Gould. Just always full of energy, Gould. Just a bit over-eager there. As I say, had a very good South Central series end of last season. A COVID hit series that was played between the Wellington clubs and the South Island clubs. Here they come again. The team in white. Again, they finding it very difficult to get past Taylor Schreiber's. Dewar opens out, plays the ball straight to a white shirt. Aaron Spain does well. Good refereeing from Berg. Just picked up the foul, the first foul, and disregarded the handball. Game needs just that little touch of quality to create an opportunity, create a goal. Here's Gatkick, and Basale came right to the edge of his penalty area to clear. It was close. And now Hamish Watson. As ever when Hamish Watson is around, there are bodies flying everywhere. That time it was Ben Mata. Mason-Smith, good ball. Owen Barnett, and that should be a goal. And Voigt just pulls it across the face. That was a lovely pass from Owen Barnett here. Beautifully weighted. Couldn't do anything better with the pass. But Voigt certainly could do better with the finish. It was a great run from him to get into the penalty area. Needed to tuck that one inside the post as opposed to sliding it past the post. Substitutions coming. See George Walker there in the number 24 for Miramar. Come on in that right midfield position. It might be for Owen Barnett. So that beautiful little touch he had was his last contribution to the game. Here's Watson. Bustling away. Bodies, as I say, bodies all flying around. Here's Walker. Zuka wins out from him. Walker comes back for some more. Randall just trying to feather that one over the defence. Spain, oh, that's lovely from Spain. Just think past him, cuts in field, slips it in behind. Here's Watson. Watson, there's a good opportunity. Hamish Watson with the outside of the foot. And that's good defending. I think it was Alex Pelesevic. It was a good sliding intervention from Pelesevic. Now Gould. But again, the cover defence from Schreiber's very, very good. Get kick in the middle of the park. Nice turn. Goes past one, goes past two. Finds Mason Smith, gets the return ball. There's one get kick, just trying to get something moving for Miramar. They're going a little bit sideways at the moment. Another substitution coming. Ryan Foyts heads to the sideline. You could hear there 12 on, so Foyts off. And Max Falconer. Comes on, so that should be a straight swap in the middle of the park. And it's Tor Davenport-Peterson who requires attention here in the middle of the field. Just something with the, it's like the instep of his foot. And it looks like Davenport-Peterson's afternoon is going to end as he heads towards the sideline limping. The referee asking him, can he please go the nearest route to the side of the field. So we wait to see who's going to come on. Third substitution for Wellington Olympic. Gully under a bit of pressure. Gully gives the ball away. Mason Smith is a new man. And that ball cleared out by Ben Mata. It was Max Falconer. This is his first touch, Falconer. He's hit it well, but Ben Mata just sticks out his right leg, clears it away for the corner. Pressure on the Wellington Olympic defence. Delivery. There's a chance, and I think Hamish Watson pulled up for a push. 15 minutes to go here at Dave Farrington. Second half hasn't really lived up to the quality of the first half. I think there's another substitution being made, but Scott Basale he's creeping up further and further. He's made 20 metres here. Then he's being told to get back. They'll probably stop there, and that's a 10-metre gain. Nope, they're sending him all the way back to the 6-yard box, which is where the infringement took place. It's experience for the 28-year-old, former under-17, under-20 New Zealand representative, Scott Basale. Connor Gall, Jesse Randall, here's Caelan Gould, Caelan Gould! And that just flashes past the post. Thought for a moment that it just crept inside the post, but the road just got across. This is a good snapshot here from Caelan Gould. Touches it and then hits it. And just wide of the post. Again, those quick counter-attacks from Wellington Olympic. Looking very dangerous. Gully extricates himself. Scott Greenfield. Back to Pilesevic. Scott Greenfield, nice touch. Lovely touch. Bazookas. And it was, let's see there, the number 19, Samuel Matrakis, has come on for Davenport Peterson. So again, that should be a straight swap in the middle of the park. So Matrakis is sitting there with Haile Mariam. Prize of handball, eventually given by Berg. You just get the sense that maybe something's building here for Wellington Olympic. They're just looking a little bit more dangerous than Miramar in front of goal. That's a good delivery to the back post. Caelan Gould there, controlled the ball, just couldn't get it away from the defender's foot. Matrakis. Connor Gall. There he is again, Gall. Walker comes across. And not sure why he's putting his hands up. George Walker. It's a pretty clear-cut foul. And again, more pressure now on this Miramar defence. So that's a decent 10 yards away from the ball. Connor Gall over it, delivers. It should be the keepers, just tipped around for a corner. Taking no chances. The Grolts. Might take this quickly. There it is again. Delivered. Thought that one might creep into that top corner. Probably was going wide. And here's the ball flashed across. And it's Alex Pilesevic on the back post. Corner taken quickly. Delivered to the back post. Kaylin Gould it was to the back post, and I think that's Alex Palesevic rises at the back stick, and that's the easiest of headers. Oh, Miramar find themselves behind again. Just 8 minutes of normal time to go to get back into it. And it's been building though. You just had the sense that Olympic were looking more dangerous. And a couple of back-to-back corners. Here's Watson. What can he do? And that'll be a free kick. A bit of a silly free kick when you're behind from Hamish Watson. I think the introduction of Kaylin Gould's been very good again for Wellington Olympic. Just always plays with a lot of energy. You saw there, raced across, took the corner. Here's Walker. Gets easily pushed off the ball, George Walker that time. Dewar touches it. Falconer can't get on the end of it. Now here come Olympic streaming forward. They got their tails up. Context of the season, this is an important game because probably between these two sides, whoever wins these two fixtures, oh, here's a chance. Ball laid across the face of goal, but the ball got played in behind Mason Smith. It looks like Bazakis has popped the hammy there. Gatgit. Falconer goes wide to Spain. I think they're down to 10 at the moment. Mason Smith, edge of the box. Can he hit one? Can he find some space? No, off the feet. Here's Mason Smith. Must score. Great save. Goal! And it's a new man. Max Falconer with the finishing touch, but all the work was done by Sam Mason Smith. He's looking for some space here. Got a lucky rebound. That's a fantastic save from Basale. Top quality save. But all he could do was just parry that one and straight into the oncoming Max Falconer for the simplest of finishes from the young under-20 player. The Miramar Rangers drag themselves back into it. Here's Scotty Hales there. Go and win the game. Now momentum just shifting back and forward here. And while that entire play was going on, Gianni Bazoukas was sitting on the ground because he's done something to his hamstring, I think, or his calf. You saw him when he was trying to carry the ball and something just tweaked. So he makes way. And it'll be Josh Apapa Preston who will come on. Final substitution. Well, unless something happens to the keeper. There he is, number 16, Apapa Preston. Now Miramar, they will feel like they can go on with this. Olympic have been forced into a couple of injuries, a couple of substitutions with injuries to Davenport, Peterson and Bazookas. So I think Miramar will feel that they will finish the stronger. Just over 3 minutes to go of regulation time. I think there'll be a little bit of injury time as well, or time added on, because of the injuries that we've had. Trainer coming on a couple of times, plenty of substitutions. Here's the goal scorer, Falconer. Ravers, the big diagonal to trying to find George Walker. But still can pin them in here. Miramar really get a good press into this corner. Win the ball and then quickly play it across into the penalty area to the likes of Hamish Watson. Looking for the foul, getting the foul. And that's exactly what they did. Won the ball. Ball played across by Mason Smith to Hamish Watson, but hauled back for the free kick. That was Max Falconer's first goal of the season for Miramar. Currently Sam Mason-Smith, Owen Barnett, João Moreira, all tied on 4 goals. The leading goal scorers for Miramar. Jack Henry Sinclair with 5. Is Wellington Olympics leading scorer at the moment. Miramar coming forward. Here's Liam Wood. Falconer. Cross the ball, cross to Gatkick into Mason Smith. Mason Smith, his cannons off. Scott Greenfield out for the throw. Miramar, all urgency. They want to find the winner here. Falconer, twisting, turning, needs support. He's got it in Midgley. Midgley delivers. Wood. Oh. Playing with fire there, Liam Wood. Nice from Midgley. Nice from Falconer. Looking for the slip pass in behind, and well read by Scott Greenfield. Tracked his man really well. Here's Gatkick, nice touch. One Gatkick, checks back inside. Can he finish it? Cleared off the line. Terrific skills by one Gatkick. Always really good in and around the penalty area. It's possibly offside. Here's Walker. Boy, real pressure on this Wellington Olympic penalty area at the moment. Midgley looking to deliver. Back post. Touched in. Here's a chance. Falconer for 2. And now Gould. Miscontrolled by Kalen Gould. Does really well. Battles hard. Wins it back. Ooh, gets past Dewar. Here's Kalen Gould. 1-on-1 with Schravers. And that's good defending from Taylor Schravers. No foul there. No penalty. Given away cheaply though. Here's a chance to shoot. Slip back inside. Here's a chance. Ball still not clear. Jess Randall. Appeals for handball. Hasn't gone out. Chance again. Appeals for another handball. It's all action here the last few minutes. Aaron Spain tries to settle it. Alvin Berg doing some stretches. Well, terrific opportunities at both ends. Absolute desperation on the goal line for Wellington Olympic. And exactly the same at the other end for Miramar Rangers. But both teams will feel that they've had opportunities to win the game. That's nice from Mason Smith. Miramar, they want to win the game. 1 point behind in the league. They know that a win here will set them up quite nicely, get them over the top of their opponents. And then everything will ride on the return match, you would think. That's the way matches are going or results are going in the Central League this season. Ball over the top, Falconer. But Scott Basale quickly out. Two and a half minutes of time added on has passed. Gatkick, who had that wonderful chance just before. Tired players out there at the moment. They're in the hands of Calvin Berg. Vulcan has been good since he's come on. Scored a goal, worked hard, hasn't given the ball away too cheaply. Spain looks to deliver, trying to find Hamish Watson, easily cut out by Basale. You can hear the urgency and the messaging from the bench. Scotty Hales. And players to watch out from behind. Kalen Gould there trying to get into the penalty area. This is Randall. Randall delivers it away by Midgley. Gatkick and Hyla Mariam. It's been a tussle all day between those two. Gould. Good from Midgley. Four minutes gone. And there is the final whistle. It was 4 minutes of time added on. Players dropped to the turf. It's been a hard fought battle here at Dave Farrington Park. It's been entertaining, it's been open, there've been goals at both ends of the field. Let's look at some of the highlights. The scoring started in the 12th minute. Jesse Randall cuts onto his left foot and drives that one hard and low. Taylor Scribers drives into midfield here. And then Hamish Watson drives that one home from distance. Henry Sinclair to Bazookas, blazing over the top. This was a lovely pass from Barnett, and Foyts could only drag it wide. Kalen Gould made a difference when he came on. His first effort blazed past the post. His second cross found Alex Palesevic on the back post, and he just nodded that one home. And this was the final goal of the match. Sam Mason-Smith did all the heavy lifting. Scott Basale pulled off a terrific save, and it was Max Falconer who applied the final goal-scoring touch for Miramar Rangers. But between the two top sides in the Wellington region, it's been a titanic struggle here at Dave Farrington. And after 90 minutes, it ends Miramar Rangers 2, Wellington Olympic 2.